Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Presidio Dog, your host. Shortly, I will be bringing in a Taddy. So I'm just going to check with her here. But this is our first ever GTC multi-class race. It's short. It's short. 4 races. No points. I mean, there are points. There'll be some bragging rights at the end, but it's not sanctioned points, so they won't be scored on the website and held for all of the world to see later. It's getting out all of the cool stuff and getting it sorted out. As always, DG is here, Detailing Group at detailinggroup.com. Steel detailing and structural detail stuff they do. Check them out, detailinggroup.com. This is also supported by Metropolis. Metropolis is a call accounting telecommunications company to help people with gigantic phone systems, call centers, things like that, hotels and whatnot, keep track of all their calls and everything that they made. So hang on here while I get, let me make sure Taddy's on here. And I'm going to get her in here so she can say hello also. Let's see, is she there? Taddy! We're waiting for you. This is going to be so much fun, guys. I'm so excited. And we got a bunch of people in the lobby. We've got 14 of the 16 here today. So it's going to be a good mix of cars. I don't know how many of each class we have just yet. We will find out shortly. Let's see. Oh, here she says she's ready. Okay, let me give her a buzz. Hang on, folks. Be right back. Taddy, are you there? I can hear you. That means the world can hear you, I believe. Oh, wait a minute. I take that back. The world cannot hear you. Stand by. I got to change that. You feel sorry for. Remember, I got to get that voice into my software, and now there you are. Now I see some bars. Say some things.
Here I am. Hello, world.
Hello,
it's me.
Hey, Taddy. Welcome.
Hey.
All right, so I did a little introduction of what we're doing here today with, but I haven't gone over many of the details. But I wanted to introduce everybody to Tatiana. Of course, all of you watching have heard of her before. She was our GTC2 division streamer last season in World Cup. So glad to have you back. Thanks for coming.
Last 2 seasons. You're welcome.
Oh yeah, 2 seasons. You're right.
Yeah.
It went by quick.
I'm short.
No, I just can't remember all things. So
no worries.
Now, let's see. Let me make sure I have our... we should be having our chats pop up on the screen as people put them in. So I'm going to send a test message out just to make sure it pops up in the stream, and it's not working. Of course it's not working. I mean, why would it work? Why would it do what I want it to do?
And I'm thinking... If I jump into the Restream chat app, can I see these streams?
Yes, but I have it open as well. But nope, it's coming. Now it's up on. Now we got it. Now, folks, we're sorry, but we had some technical challenges this morning, so we just have to get our remote connection to Taddy working. So, Taddy, did you go ahead and start your live feed to me yet?
I did not.
Let's get that going. I'll get you in here. Meanwhile, while we're waiting for that, I'm going to pull up a little bit about the race, folks. So what we have here is we're going to be at Le Mans, 24-hour, right, circuit. And everyone is going to be running with ×3 tire wear and ×2 fuel. But they have to run the hard tire once around the track. The formation lap doesn't count. But they can do it 1 lap on the hards under the safety car. I mean, they have to have them on the car from the pit to the pit 1 time. So we'll see how that goes. Over on the right side of our screen, We will have, these are our teams. So Sector 1 Racing, which is Captain Muffin and Knuckles. Then we have Shake and Bake with Bipolar Express and Ace Rio. HBR, which is Agorsky and Venom. Those are our World Cup designers. So they're out here in a team together. PLE's got Smitty and Black Friday. Double Barrel Racing, kind of a little mashed together of a Rockefeller Racing driver, Sephiroth, and our main admin for RWB, J-Rod. And then Brock and Lily and Mazda in Worst Pace Scenario Racing. I love it. I love that. It's good. It's super good. Name. And then, of course, what would a GTC event be without Icer being involved? And Benjo and Venti are the two drivers for that. So that's what we have going there. I see your feed, Madame. So I do see you in your safety car. So
in my safety car, maintaining my 80 to 90-ish mile an hour speed limit.
There you go. There you go. Getting it warmed up. We're gonna take a little peek at that car as it comes by. Actually, got you on the camera there.
Pretty cold.
Yep. So we'll keep an eye on you as you're getting ready to go around. So what we're gonna be doing, folks, is we're gonna start a qualifier, which is supposed to start right about now. So let them know to do that. So stand by really quick. I'm letting them know to feel free to start quali. Let's see. When you are ready. All right, so what they're going to be doing for qualifying is a 10-minute qualifier. So all of the cars will they're going to reset the lobby. Then all of the cars are going to have 10 minutes to do their fastest lap. So they'll drive around at the outlap, and basically they're going to get about 2 laps to get around there. So he's resetting the lobby. He'll do it one more time, and then we'll go out on track and watch that. Meanwhile, we're going to go here, and I can actually see, well, it's actually not ready yet, so let's go back. Well, it's coming up here. Once we get the cars out on the track, he's going to reset the lobby one more time, and then they have 10 minutes. If they cross the line after the 10-minute mark has happened in the lobby, they'll be done, and they won't get to drive anymore. But they have to stay on the track, and that gets Venom the opportunity to set the grid. So let's see, he's gonna reset this room one more time. So how are you feeling in that safety car, Taddy?
Somewhat confident that I'm not gonna bin it as long as I keep it slow. Feeling good in it. The challenge will be driving around the safety car and talking about Le Mans at the same time. I have a few facts that I got from a friend. I don't know if I have enough facts, but we'll see. We'll see. Yep.
So this is the official start for quali. So let's see who's going to be the first one out. Uh-oh, we got someone stuck in the pits. Smitty is broken. They might reset the time. Uh-oh. We'll see. Did Smitty actually still get stuck?
We call it
no, he got out. Nope, he got out. Oh no, okay. This is just qualifier. So these guys have the 10 minutes. So let's pull this up here. I'm gonna have you. You're not on the track, right?
I'm not on track. I'm spectating.
Okay, perfect. So let me bring up. This track. There we go. That's what I was looking for. All right. And we're gonna do that. Okay, so right now. We got everyone out on track. They're all going to be on the soft tires, which makes sense. Because we're doing this in practice mode. Oh, I don't have any audio. Hold on. Let's get some audio in here. What's going on? There we go. Whoa, that's so loud. Hold on. That's so loud. Hold on. I forgot to adjust that, folks. Hey, test season. Remember? I said the words.
Test season.
I said the
also,
test season.
Quick question. I can't remember. Do you want me sharing my Gran Turismo audio over my stream, or should I mute that?
I'm thinking you can leave yours up the whole time. Oh no, your
Okay.
audio's gonna come. Is your audio gonna come from
From my stream
you,
to you.
or is it
Yes.
gonna come? Right, but the Discord call is not. Your Discord audio is separate, right?
Right, it is.
Okay, so you can leave yours muted if you want to, or you can leave it on, and I'll keep you muted on my end.
Until you switch to my feed.
Yep.
Yep, perfect. Okay.
So, in fact, let's get to where is? There we go. All right.
Rio's livery. Wow,
Oops, I'm on the wrong.
that's cool.
You like that livery? I made it for him.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, so folks, now you get to see what we're doing here. We have our split screen up, so we're trying this out. This is a whole new thing for us. We're gonna have one group on the main screen and another group on the smaller screen, and we can switch back and forth between them. So we're gonna try that out while the cars are all getting worked up. Broccoli is just making his way into the final corner before the Porsche curves. And you know what? If you want to talk about Le Mans right now, Taddy, that's a good time to do it instead of being behind the wheel if you want. Or are you going to talk about it while you're driving in the sector?
Talk about it while I drive.
Yeah, there it is.
Just something to occupy my time. Right now, I'm just checking out liveries, though. I'm definitely talk about the liveries from my the GT3 cars, or any of the cars, really. I guess because it's not like they're separated on the track right now.
Right. There's some pretty good ones too.
There are.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have four LMP cars, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, wait. I'm sorry. There's an LMP car that's going slow right now. Okay. All right. So Brock Lily's coming across the line to start his first hot lap. So he is going. He's already used up all his battery, and he's in the Audi, I think. Yeah. So I should explain to the people that are watching. So none of these drivers got to pick which car they're in. The drivers are picking either an LMP or GT3. They're teammates. So Broccoli, like I'm showing you here, and who are you on right there? You're on
Mazda.
Yeah. So Mazda is driving the Audi, and that's his teammate. These guys have to drive the Audi this time around. Broccoli will remain an LMP driver through the series. Mazda will remain the Group 3 driver. Actually, they're not teammates because Broccoli's Ice. Who is the teammate for...
Who's the Icer teammate in the Audi? Let's see. Venom is in the Audi, but he's not Ice.
No, Venom is... I'm trying to figure out who the teammate is in the other LMP car. I think it's Nux. Can't find the car, but we'll get there.
That's a thing I could have pulled up. Do we have the entry list anywhere I can find?
I do have it. I sent it to you in the Discord, I believe. But if not, I'm gonna send it to you right now, though.
Cool, let's do that.
Because I know how to do that. Like I said, folks, we're working it out. Oh, by the way, 12 Ounce Sports folks, welcome aboard if you're watching.
Welcome.
We can't really chat with you folks because we don't have access to that. If you want to chat with us, you can swing on over to our Facebook page, facebook.com/GT Champions. Then you can chat with us and we can see you. Where did I put the image? Hang on one second, folks. Let's take a look at some of these other cars. Move my camera around a little bit while I'm looking. They have 4 minutes to get their stuff together. You know what? I don't have it, but I can pull it up right here on the stream.
Okay.
I've got something in the way, though. Sorry about that, folks. Hang on. There we go. And I'm pulling it up in the stream. I'm going to send you a picture of this here so that you have it. And then you can have it up on your Discord. There, that'll help you.
Thank you.
All right. So, folks, let's get back to where we were. Oh, that's right. We have this one. The side-by-side. I forgot we had the side-by-side. So we can watch both. We can watch the action side-by-side. All right. So Broccoli is coming around to set his first lap. He's got a penalty on board, so it's going to ruin it for him. And
we got some action here, actually. So you've got a penalty. Gorski is trying to make his way through the GT field as he's on his hot lap. That's obviously got to have slowed him down.
Yeah, that's not going to be easy.
No, not at all. He just had to go through 3 cars as he entered Indy. So between Mulzan and Indy had Venom, Mazda, and Magic Man to get through.
Oh my goodness. Well, it doesn't take that long to get through them in those cars, but it does take him off of his racing line. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm still getting that little blurb from your stream once in a while. Working out the bugs, folks, so be patient with us. We're still going to get a lot of the action.
We are. And I don't have any drop frame warnings on my end here, so hopefully that's a good sign.
Yep, it may just be my stream server that you're connecting to. But, so Bite the Roses is leading by 2.6 seconds in the LMP field. Mountain Goat, who is filling in for... who is he filling in for? I mean, he's on the Sector 1 Racing, but I don't remember who he's filling in for because I don't have the drivers in front of me. Yes, I do. I have them right here. So he is covering for Captain Muffin, who is not here. Okay, all of the cars have stopped. A bunch of the LMP cars are not driving. I don't know why they aren't driving.
I'm not sure either. They still have a couple of minutes. They could definitely get another lap in.
Yeah.
Where's Benjo? Oh, he was off track. Gotcha. This wasn't showing up on my camera there. We got Ace Rio coming through the Porsche curves right now, though. I'm interested to see what lap he sets.
Oh, Gorski still nursing a 1 second penalty on this lap, so he'll have to get rid of it before the end. He's in the Audi, so we got 3 teams running the Audi today, which oh, you know what? I forgot to mention that to all of the folks watching. So there are only going to be 2 Porsche teams, 2 Toyotas, 2 Audis, and then the wild card team is one of those 3 manufacturers. So those are the only 3 cars that are going to be allowed on the track. And they're going to be randomly drawn. So stick around after the race because we're going to go and live poll the manufacturers that the teams will be driving next week. And then they'll have to adjust. Some of them may end up in the very same car they had before, and some of them may not. So it clearly looks like Bite the Roses is going to be leading. I'm going to see where Mountain Goat comes up as they come across the timing line here in another corner. Let's see if he's any closer. He was 2.6 seconds back. That's weird. Broccoli and Broccoli's parked the car. I don't know why. All right, let's see.
Oh. Smitty was doing pretty good and tracking for 2nd place in GT3, but he just had a moment coming out of the first chicane. Very squirrely, and that's probably lost him a lot of time on the rest of the straight here. Or, not the rest, the middle portion of the straight. Got another chicane to go through.
Okay. Black Friday comes across still 4th. Gorski's still got a ways to go. He hasn't even got to the Porsche curves yet. Mountain Goat, who's currently 2nd, he moved over and let Gorski go by. So I wonder if he's just thinking he didn't have the pace this lap and didn't want to ruin it for Gorski. I don't know why Broccoli's parked it. I hope he's doing okay. I hope he's not having connection issues. Black Friday is just kind of cruising around, not a care in the world. Okay, Gorski is coming through into the final chicane. I forget what the name of it is because I don't pay attention, but here he comes. He's going to go across the line. Any better? Nope, he still stays in 5th.
No.
Somebody else was going across the line just now.
The
Mountain
final
Goat.
chicane. It's not the Ford chicane. I don't remember what the final chicane is called. The second to last chicane is the Ford chicane. I know that for sure.
All right, so clearly Bite the Roses is the one leading. Everyone, it's past the 10-minute mark, so qualifying's over for anybody crossing the line.
Yep, I've got Magic Man and Mazda coming through the final chicanes now. Rio has parked it. Smitty and Nux are still on laps, it looks like. But Magic Man's about to cross the line here, and I want to see if he goes up in the order at all. He's 1.2 seconds behind Rio's time. Nope, he does not, and neither does Mazda. They cross. Venom doesn't go up. Benjo doesn't. Well, Benjo's not done with his lap. But I've still got 2 still qualifying. It looks like Nux and Smitty are still out there. They're running first and second in the order, though. Smitty's got a penalty, so he's probably not going to improve here. So I think we're pretty much done in GR3 as well.
That sounds about right. Let's just bring up your feed here. Yeah, well, folks, we'll work on the video lag. It's just it's a thing. We're trying something new. We're trying to essentially Tatiana is streaming from one side of the United States to me on the exact opposite of the United States, and then feeding it all together and bringing it out to you for your enjoyment. So there we have it. All right, so 1 second.
No problem. You know what? I should be taking notes of my qualifying order.
Oh, good point. I'm going to do the same things for me. Roses.
Will this be in order here? No.
This.
I got to go on track.
Okay, so they're putting together the lobby right now, folks. So all the cars are parked on track while we get their times and their stuff put together. Then Tatiana's going to jump into the lobby with the safety car, and we're going to start the race as a rolling start. And Tatiana is going to talk the track through as we go. I'll switch around between cameras so you can see the cars. And she is going to lead the field all the way around this. Gosh, what is it, 6 miles or something like that? It's really long.
Something incredibly long. I can't believe I didn't get that one.
I know. I was going to say, why did I not go find that fact? So she's going to go grab that, the field, and drag them around the track. At the final, just before the final chicane, she's going to pull that car into the pits, jump out, and get into her spectator mode. And I'll bring her up there, and we'll have that side-by-side image again. And we're going to watch this race. And they're going to do a rolling start after the first chicane. So,
all right. Now remind me, I have the qualifying order written here for GT3. Am I giving that to you, or is Venom just taking care of it himself?
He's taking care of all that. We're just going to have it for us in case they have to red flag it. At least we know what's going on.
Heard.
So, and I've got we're going to have a virtual safety car in this one, guys. This is new for us. So what we're going to be doing is if there are 2 or more cars involved in an incident during any particular lap, we're going to call a virtual safety car, and the lead car, whoever's in P1 on the pylon, will assume the position of safety car. And so everyone will race to catch the safety car, and then when they come by the pits, any car can go in and pit and do what they want and come back out. But whoever is in P1 will be the safety car. So if P1 goes in, P2, whoever stays up and goes past the pits will become the safety car, so to speak. We'll get everybody that's broken in and fixed, and then we'll release them, and we'll do another rolling start, just like we did before. Oh, our safety car is out on the track. Let's go.
Just practicing. Don't look at me.
No, don't look at you.
To answer your question. Don't look at me. Maz is going backwards, so Maz is taking the reverse tour. To answer your earlier question about how long the track is, Paul Marquardt answered in the chat that it's over 9 miles. And Paul is actually who I stole all my Le Mans facts from. I was like, why would I do my own research when Paul, the Le Mans expert, is in a PlayStation party chat? So I jumped in and I asked the questions. Awesome. And he literally, I should have posted this on Twitter, he literally pulled out like his Le Mans history books, like the ancient tomes of Le Mans history, to pull out facts for me, which I love and appreciate. Thanks, Paul.
So I literally just received an email, folks, from the head guy at Metropolis. He literally just emailed me a link to a YouTube video that they have for the race. So I might try to fit that one into the stream here when we get a chance. So let's see. Do we have any? I'm gonna look to see if we have any comments from them. Okay, he says grid is ready. So, are you ready to go?
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm gonna let him know.
I guess I should jump back into the pits.
Yeah, that's
gonna start the race.
Fine. He's gonna start the race, and so I'm gonna stay on the P1 car and whoever that is. So we're about to start the race, folks. I'm excited. And you know what? We're only like 8 minutes behind schedule. Not bad for the first time out, right?
Not bad. How long's the race? 60 minutes? We didn't tell the people.
Yeah, it's 60 minutes. It is. Oh, it's up on the. Well, actually, it isn't up on here. It's a 60-minute. It's a 60-minute endurance, folks. In case you wanted to know.
I'm sure Pixteca can add that for the next races.
Yep.
Pixteca, who does all our fantastic graphics. Look at all this. Look at this.
Yep. In fact,
we almost look like pros.
Almost. Pixteca from Hypre makes us look like pros. That is absolutely certain. So here is, just for everybody's looks, here are the teams again once more. So they're getting ready to race. So we've got the 2 Porsche teams are going to be Double Barrel Racing and Shake and Bake. The 2 Toyotas will be Sector 1 and PLE. And then the 2 drawn Audis are HBR and ICER. And then the wild card, which is Worst Case Scenario. So they will be the first ones out. So let's get back to our screen here. Oops. Where's our lobby screen? There it is.
We've got for the next races, we've got to add the actual driver names to that. Let's give these drivers their due.
Well, we have it in the lobby screen here to the right, but someone mentioned here in the chat we might have some people in the wrong place, and that happens. So, yeah. So let's see. Where is your? Okay, everyone's getting ready. I'm gonna get right on your car. There we go. So they're going to put you up front, and you get to drive these guys all the way around the track. This is going to be fun.
Pressure's on. Do I remember corner names? Oh, my gosh. Okay, well, we'll figure it out. Let's see. Dunlop curve. Dunlop chicane. What's that? Something descent. Chappelle? I don't know.
It's the left turn and the right turn. The first chicane, the second chicane.
Right. Tetra rules.
I don't know them. I should have done that. I should have like a map with the names on them. But I mean, even if someone else was commentating the race and said these names, I wouldn't know what they were talking about anyway. Probably.
You gotta know the names of the legendary circuits. I'm just bad at that.
That's true.
Like, I don't know. Am I calling it Mulsanne Straight or am I calling it Uno Dia? I don't know. What are the rules? No one told me.
This is a very interesting start. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of the cars are starting on the hard tires. So they're either, I don't know how long they're planning on running them. They only get to run 1 lap. The formation lap doesn't count. Everybody already knows. I told them in the driver meeting. He just started the final. All right, here we go. Oh, wait. I'm getting all excited for just a pace lap.
Just the pace lap. But it's the first lap of your baby. You've been working on this for a couple of months now.
For a long time. For a long time. All right, so we're going to get both of these streams lined up. Look at that beautiful safety car. That Mercedes looks nice.
I can't flash my lights because they're already flashing. Okay, well.
So
I can rev it, though. Ooh.
I think we might have a small delay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight to our feed. So down in the bottom right corner, I'm going to have the view from your view of the race, and then I'll have you. So, oh yeah, there's a little bit of a delay of a few seconds. So we'll get there. It's fine. We're doing the best that we can, folks.
We'll figure it out.
All right, so Toddy's off to the races, so to speak, and is going to take us on a pace lap around the track. So meanwhile, I'm going to try to take a look at these liveries on the cars as we come through. I got to get a good shot. So there's our pace car. There's Bite the Roses in ice. There is our S1 driver, Mountain Goat. He's reserving for someone today. In third is going to be Broccolilly in an icer. Black Friday is PLE. And a Gorski from RWB. So that's our top, looks like we got 5 LMP cars. Then our first, oh no, there's J-Rod. That's right, J-Rod. So we have, oh good, we have all of our LMP cars here. Well, 6 of them anyway. Nice. Then starting in the GT3 class, we got Nux, Smitty, there's Rio, Magic Man, Madsta, Venom, and Benjo. So that's everybody. All right. All eyes are on you. Tell us what you want to tell us. You got a whole lap to talk.
Got a whole lap, or most of a lap. We're actually on the famous long straight here, the Mulsanne straight, Uno Die, whatever you want to call it. It used to be just one long straight, but now it's broken up by 2 chicanes. We're actually headed towards the first one, and I decided on 100-mile-an-hour top speed here, 105 something-ish. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to make it through this first chicane. Paul gave me the coolest fact about this chicane that is very relevant to what we're doing here. So, up until about 2012, Gran Turismo, PlayStation, Polyphony Digital, whoever. Wow, I just got a penalty.
Nice.
Nice job. But yeah, Gran Turismo, or PlayStation, if you will, they owned the rights to that first chicane, the naming rights, and then in 2012, Microsoft outbid them, and now that first chicane is like named after Forza or something like that, which, you know, I'm not gonna say boo, but we're playing Gran Turismo. It would have been nice to still have the chicane be named after the game we're in.
Look at all these cars warming them tires up behind you.
I know. They want me to go faster, and I'm like, no. Street car. I'm on a controller as well, which, if you know me, it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I raced on the controller. Relearning.
Well, good thing you're not racing right now, right?
Good thing I'm not. So that was the second chicane. I actually don't know what it's currently named. Doesn't matter. Does it matter? Doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't really matter. But this one is fun. This one here is high speed, all the way down, and usually right around that curbing that's going to be on the right is where all these guys, the LMP cars, are going to be braking. It's right about there.
Yep, right. It's curbing here. This corner is called it's called Mulsanne. It's Mulsanne corner. It's a hairpin, and just to the left is the town of Mulsanne that it's named after. So that's interesting. This track actually used to run between 3 towns: Mulsanne, Arnage, and the town of Le Mans. And now it does still touch Mulsanne, obviously, as you can see, but it doesn't run all the way to Arnage or Le Mans. You know, just like many of the other old school long tracks, it had to be shortened once cars got a little too fast.
Look how long this pace lap is taking. You might want to kick it up a notch on the straights. Get it to like 100-something miles an hour there. Let's get them around there.
Let's get them around it.
They can control they can control the pace when it's their turn, right? during a safety car lap. So
here we're approaching Indy, kind of a difficult corner because you're going so fast past that straight. I'm already messing it up. You're going so fast in that straight, and then you suddenly have this kink to the right, and then it's a left hand, pretty much hairpin. Here we are at, oh my gosh, what's this? Arnage? Arnage hairpin, also tough.
Yep, but now the funnest part of the track, they're heading to the Porsche curves. It's the one spot of the track that when you get it right, it just sings to you. Like, it's beautiful. It's tough. You can't go full speed through it. You have to lift. But, like, how much do you lift, right? And when do you start your turn in and so on? So,
can I confess something about the Porsche curves?
Yeah.
I haven't gotten them right since Gran Turismo 6.
I haven't gotten them right ever. Except one time. I got it right one time. All right, folks.
Fun, though.
Yep. All right, so as you come out through here, you're going to be jumping. She's going to be jumping into the pits, and Bite the Roses is going to assume P1, and he will be starting this race. You'll see that the GT3 cars have held off a little bit. I asked them to keep a little bit of a spot between them, so pace car is peeling off. There she goes. And now Bite the Roses is going to start the race. Once he comes around that red sausage curb in the final corner, he's free to go whenever he wants. Nobody can overtake before getting there. All right, get yourself into your view so you can watch the race, and off they go. Mountain Goat somehow gets around Bite the Roses. I need to go take a look at that because I don't know if he passed him. He did. I think he passed him before the start. Hold on one second. Let's try that over again. Gosh.
The two Supras have taken off from the GT3 field, though, and Smitty already got around Nux, just daring, just before the Dunlop chicane. Got around him in a brilliant move, so that's order's already changed a bit. Magic Man is already around Rio. Mazda and Benjo are in the same spot, and Venom is coming around Benjo now, actually. Oh, they touch! Venom and Benjo touch out of the S's, and then Mazda up ahead was off into the grass somehow. I might need to show a replay or something, if you'll allow it, Chris.
Yeah, you could do your thing. I got you your own private screen on the right. You can do whatever you want. I'm keeping an eye on these guys while you're talking. It looks like Bite the Roses is still in second. I don't know, and I don't want to restart the race because of I just don't know thing. But Bite the Roses in second, Braca Lily in third, Black Friday, and then J-Rod. And then Agorski. Oh, Agorski has himself a problem. What happened to Agorski? Oh, he's in the wall.
Mazda got into it with Rio, and that's what put Mazda into the wall. And now he's looking like he was about to lose 2 positions here to Venom and Benjo. Get out of this replay and see what's happened there between them. Yeah, Mazda's behind both Venom and Benjo, so Mazda's gone from 3rd or 4th to last.
Yeah, Agorski hit the wall and has front end and right front damage. So he's going to be suffering a little bit through there. Mountain Goat, who is only at about a 1.3 second lead, is going to get eaten up because Braca Lily is coming. Bite the Roses is coming.
You know, can you speak to a bit of the quirks between the LMP cars and the way their hybrid packs work around here? Because I seem to recall the Audi being incredibly fast, but then you only got 1 lap of it being fast before you were out of juice as far as the hybrid battery pack goes.
Yep, I will do it 1 second. The Roses is off the track. I wanted to see what happened here. He just was too fast and into the sand. All right, well, he's gonna fall back there. Yeah, so these LMP cars, all 3 of them are hybrid cars, so they're essentially 4-wheel drive, except for the Audi. The Audi is not; it's an MR car. The Porsche and the Toyota are 4-wheel drive, so the front wheels are electric powered, but the Audi, I believe, is excuse me. Audi, it's actually the rear end assisted, kind of like a Formula 1 car is. Oh, Mountain Goat into the pits. Okay, it looks like they're going to get rid of the hard tires. Braca Lily follows them. J-Rod stays out on the hard tires. Black Friday stays out on the soft tire. Gorski, I don't know, he hasn't gotten there yet. But he's probably going to pit and fix the damage. In he goes. And lucky for him, he was on the hard tires, so he can take them off. Bite the Roses is going into the pits on the hard tires with engine damage and front end damage. So that's where we stand there. So J-Rod and Black Friday staying out. So anyway, these hybrids, if you need to interrupt me, please. Oh, you got a little battle happening right here.
I do. Well, Benjo and Venom have been battling pretty much this entire lap, but I think that was Benjo that just. Is that all?
Oh, they're in the Audis.
Yeah, they're both in the Audis. It's funny, the GT3 field has been pretty separated by manufacturer. The Supras took off early. I mean, you can just tell that they are the straight line car in the class. The Porsches were right in the middle, and the 3 Audis were together all for a very long time. Something happened to Mazda around Arnage that I missed. But yeah, the Audis have been together pretty much the whole time. Oh, people are pitting in my group as well.
Yep. And some of my guys ended up out of place positioned because of the pits. So Gorski's in 7th. Rio and Nux are ahead. So I was like, where are the rest of my LMP cars? So Gorski and Bite the Roses are going to find a group of your cars here very shortly. Let's see. Where's the Gorski? Let's go on. Why isn't my camera working? Oh, hold on. Because I have to go out and back in again. You know how that goes.
Yeah, no problem. I can talk about tires on my group really quick. Nux and Rio are still out. What's interesting is Nux is on the hards, so he's taking an extra lap on those. Rio is on the softs, so he has no reason to pit whatsoever. Everyone else was on the hards except for Mazda. He was on the softs, but he had to pit for damage, so he had to fix some front end damage.
That's what happened to Roses and Agorski, so they're in 7th and 8th right now. But Agorski, coming through the first chicane, he sees those cars. He's going to catch these GT3 cars by the next chicane. So it'll be very interesting to see. I think he's actually going to get around them. Oh, he might meet them right in the braking zone, one of them. That's Rio ahead of him and Nux. Oh, they're going to end up. Oh, this is going to be close. Oh, he's going to have to slot in between them. Very good. He slots in between the 2 GT3 cars around the outside, and that will get him through. And Bite the Roses is a little further back. Oh, already we've got the cars on the in the same area of the track together, which is what we're hoping for, right? That's what we want to see.
To help Rio just a little bit. I think he's a little bit closer to Nux, but he also was in the slipstream, so.
Okay, so let's see. Bite the Roses is going to catch these guys any moment. He's coming into that final corner too. That corner that your cars just went through.
Nice.
I want to catch the action where these cars are having to pass each other. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, JB.
If anybody's coming up on Magic Man and Venom and Benjo, they've got a little cluster to get through. For the most part, GT3 is kind of spread out, though. I think the only 2 cars, even within slipstream length, slipstream? Yes, of each other are Rio and Nux over here. But Magic Man and Venom, and then Benjo.
Now he's about. Your 2 boys are getting a visit from Bite the Roses right now, so you're going to see this LMP just scream past them. Just eating them up and heading to the Porsche curves. So now all 7 of the LMP cars or 6 of the LMP cars are up front again. So there we go.
Got Rio here struggling. Not struggling, actually. Sorry, I meant to say the opposite. Rio doing very well in the dirty air behind Nux in the Porsche curves. I think that's why I can't get him right. It is so hard to follow another car through there, especially in cars that kind of rely on downforce, like these GT3 cars do.
I'm going on board with Mountain Goat. He's in 4th, chasing down Broccolilli, heading into the first long straight, which I can't remember. Not a Rouge, that's Spa. What's it called? Mulsanne. Yeah, Mulsanne.
Yep. Straight.
So, so about these hybrids we were talking about earlier, the interesting thing about them is they regen their batteries in different ways. The Audi and the Toyota, they regen their power under braking, so it's doing its energy recovery under the braking. The Porsche, I'm sorry, I take that backwards. The Porsche gets all of its power under braking. The Toyota and Audi get their power under deceleration. So the Toyota, when you decelerate, it starts to regen the battery. You don't have to brake. You can just let off the gas and coast and start regenning your battery. The Porsche does it under braking, and I'm pretty sure the Audi does too.
I can't remember. I'm not sure.
Well, here I'm gonna stay on board with Broccoli and see how it gathers it when they come to this corner.
Sure thing, do your thing. I'm still with Rio and Nux here. Rio is on the soft tire and clearly has pace over Nux, but he is sitting there saving fuel. He's been short shifting down the straight. I've been watching him, and he's just wing.
Sorry. Oh, holy crap, that was crazy. I got to do a little replay on mine. So Mountain Goat is fighting with Broccoli, and just under braking, he just closes up, and Broccoli goes wide, and they almost bang into each other, and it's a drag race. Oh my gosh, that was fun. Sorry, that was fun to watch. Okay, I'm done. I'm done being silly. But these two are battling it out. Meanwhile, second place is 14 seconds back from, or 7 seconds back from first. I'm sorry, wait a minute. No. J-Rod has an 8-second gap over Black Friday. And J-Rod's on the hard tires. Black Friday's on the soft tires. Broccoli and Mountain Goat are both about 13 seconds back, battling like... Oh, man. Sorry. This is going to be hard. It's going to be hard. Both of us get excited.
I see them going too wide in the Porsche curves. Seems like not a good idea, but you know.
Your boys are going to be doing that shortly, those two Audis. Or is that, I can't see if that's Audi or Porsche. This is
Magic Man and Venom, so it's a Porsche and an Audi. So these two are close, and then the only other battle I've got are Rio in the Porsche following behind Nuts, but I can't even call that a battle. That's just Rio saving fuel. This, however, might be. They're both on the softs. Venom has caught up to Magic Man now, but I haven't seen Venom make any moves, so I'm still trying to determine if this is a battle or if this is just a free toe.
Oh, there you go.
AAA or boxing.
Right. So I'm looking back. JB says, love the setup. We're trying it out, man. We're trying to figure out how to get the best way to see both of these races happening at the same time. So appreciate that, man. And again, of course, Pixteca for giving us some cool little places to put this video, make it look awesome. So, way to go.
Thanks, JB. Chris, you did all the work, though. I mean, this is pretty brilliant. I mean, we're gonna figure out my stuttering situation, but so far it doesn't look bad. I've been kind of peeking at the stream on your end, and it kind of looks great. I'm excited.
That's good. I don't know how great it looks on a a small screen like a handheld device or something, but you can always watch it on a computer or on the TV. In fact, that's probably where the 12-ounce sports people are watching right now, on the Zingo Sports TV channels. You can have it on the big 50-inch TV. This should be playing in every bar and restaurant so people can watch. Maybe not this season. The next season when we get all the bugs worked out.
You know, I need to report something that I noticed before and didn't really think about what it meant, but Mazda has been ghosted for a long time. He's paused. His lights are definitely flashing. I don't know how long he's been paused at AFK, but he's 34 seconds behind his the next car in his class. Benjo is not paused, but he's 28 seconds behind the next car in his class. But Mazda is definitely not in the race at all. Just letting the CPU handle those corners.
Where is...
Venom has lost Magic Man. He was right on Magic Man's bumper back in the straight, but now it's a 2.2 second gap between the two of them, so I'm thinking something might have happened to Venom. Not too catastrophic, but he's got a lot of work to do to catch back up to Magic Man here. What are Rio and Nux doing? The same. Just saying, Rio's just saving fuel.
Rio's smart, man. He is a really smart driver.
He is.
Oh,
He's
thanks,
a great
Toolshed.
racer.
Toolshed says in the chat, says looks good on my phone. And
Nice. Thanks, Toolshed.
JB Beck, duh, that's our 12-ounce sports guy.
It is.
So he says it's looking great on the big screen. I'll text you a picture. Awesome, man. Appreciate it, dude.
Fantastic.
Yeah, JB, he runs 12-ounce sports, and they've been blasting our GTC stuff out on their platform for a while now. Great partner with us. So.
Season.
Oh, look at this! Now we've got all three of these. We've got 3, 4, and 5. I'm sorry, 2, 3, and 4 are all together on the track now in the LMPs, and they're all in the soft tire catching each other. Whoa! This ghosting is really weird. So Mountain Goat was just ghosted, and him and Broccolilli were inside of one another. Those are settings that were not quite set right in the lobby. We'll get that sorted out by the next race. All right, so Black Friday. Oh, there's a whole lot of passing. We're catching up to. They just lapped Madsta, who's ghosted, and now they're coming up on.
Dunlop there.
Who is this that they're coming across? These guys just blew past. I forget I don't know who that is. I can't keep track of who it is, but if you look on track, you'll see that a bunch of LMPs just passed by. Was that Benjo?
It was Benjo, yep.
I thought Benjo was in an LMP, but I could be wrong.
Nope.
Okay. Let's see, where is Agorski? He should be coming up on these guys. Yep, so looks like Agorski. Looks like we have an LMP cars. Positions 5 and 6 are going to be coming up to lap your second to last place driver in your group 3.
Second to last was Benjo. Next person is Venom. Venom and Magic Man are running fairly close together, and they're coming through Indy right now.
Okay, these guys are on the black, coming into the second chicane here shortly. Agorski is. It's a green car. Oh, that might be Madsta right there. That's the green Audi that's all ghosted out. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay, so they just passed Madsta. Madsta was the last place driver. How far back is Madsta from the next driver?
It was 30 odd seconds last I checked.
Gotcha.
Well, now it says 11.8. So I think something happened to Benjo, because Benjo was 30 seconds back from Venom, and now he's over a minute back. And now he's only 12 seconds back from Mazda. So I think Benjo must have had a crashy, and I missed it.
That happens. You know, the J-Rod on the hard tires has still pulled another second on Broccolilli, who's on the soft tire. So J-Rod is just out there and J-Rod's in the he's in the Porsche. Broccolilli is in the Audi, and he's getting eaten up right now by Mountain Goat. And Mountain Goat now has taken that spot back again.
Nux has just paused and let Rio pass. Well, he ghosted for a second. Now he's unghosted. I think he paused or something. Because Rio's now past him, and Rio's now 1.2 seconds ahead of him instead of being behind him. So I don't know what happened there. If Nux had to go or drop his controller maybe. But that has changed. That situation has changed.
Yeah, the cars are definitely ghosting when they shouldn't be, and I think it might be because they have J-Rod in the pits on the hard tires, so Mountain Goat's going to assume P1 and Broccolilli P2. Black Friday's coming through the final corner right now, so he's going to grab P3. Let's grab a little pit stop view.
Oof, Benjo is off. And where are we? Entering the Porsche curves? It looks like we're exiting them. Looks like exiting the Porsche curves. Just out. Went super wide. I saw him entering incorrectly, I think is what happened there. Oh yeah, he misses like the second to last one. That last left-hander, he goes super wide and ends up blasting straight through the right-hander. He'll be all right though.
This is interesting. So we're at the 24-minute mark, and if you're looking at your screens on the big TVs, the bottom left corner clock is the how far into the race we are. The clock to the right is how much time is remaining. And J-Rud went in on the hard tire at 24 minutes, or 23 and a half minutes, right? And now he's on the medium tire. So we'll see how that goes. These guys are racing the softs now up front. So we'll see how long these last. They look in pretty decent shape.
The only tire they have to take is the hard, right?
That is correct. Only the hard tire is all they have to do. Oh, Chevy says looks good on his 55-inch TV too. I know, I'm delayed. I see your comments only when I look down at my computer screen to see them all because I don't want to miss any of the racing. Oh no! Black Friday gets a little too hot on the brakes and ends up in the sand. Let's go on board. Oh, he's into the... Oh, he just forgot he had to turn there. He just completely forgot about that. That's all that was. He's like, oh, that's right, there's another chicane.
Ooh. Something must have happened to Met Venom, because he's now 6.7 seconds behind Magic Man. Just a lap and a half ago, remember, they were racing together, and I was trying to figure out if he was just slipstreaming. But now it's a 7-second gap between the two of them. Magic Man is 2.3 seconds to Smitty. So that's interesting. I don't know if I missed things or if Magic Man's just going faster than everybody for some reason. I doubt that that's the case, but whatever. Nux, my second place driver, is in. He's on the hards, so he's just coming to the pits around the 26-minute mark. 45% fuel left, and he's gonna take, I'm guessing, fuel and tires.
Hey, if you want, I can watch the pit so you can keep an eye on your race. I'll get his pit stop if you want.
Absolutely, thank you.
You're right. I got him coming into the pits right now, so you can go keep action going. It's kind of cool how we could just switch between each of us to be able to catch some of the action. I didn't have a lot going on, so.
I don't know that I have a lot going on either. Oh, there's Smitty pausing to take his penalty before the start-finish line, and so he ends up behind Magic Man doing that. They both are going to come out, Nux is going to come out ahead of both of them. So he's still in second place here, and he's finished his pit stop. Cold tires, but they are softs. Is that... I don't remember reading that in the rules. Do you have to take your penalty before the end of a lap?
Always.
Heard. So that's what Smitty did. Slammed on the brakes before he crossed that line, and that let Magic Man ahead of him. So Magic Man is into third in this class.
I'm actually going to double check that. You would think that as the guy that made the rules, Black Friday and Rose's fighting it out for third. Oh my goodness!
Well, I was gonna say that it shouldn't matter too much because Smitty's in the Supra and he's squarely in Magic Man's slipstream. So I'm guessing that by the second chicane he'll be around. Ooh, they got an LMP1 passing though. Gets through safely. But yeah, Smitty
there's another one coming. Broccolili's coming now. He's got...
I see him.
Ooh, he lost... he lost a little time. He lost a little time. There's still another car to get through. Who's that up there in the Supra? Oh, he's going to have time. Just barely he'll have time. Yep, so here he comes. There comes Broccolili.
I don't know if that messed Smitty up or if Smitty messed himself up, but it did take him out of Magic Man's slipstream. So Magic Man got lucky. Smitty's a second back, which is too far back to catch the slip under real settings. Oh, and he goes wide in the second chicane, so he's going to be even further back. Ooh, he's sliding out. A lot of curb. Touches the wall. No damage. Very lucky for Smitty, but now Magic Man's running away. 3 seconds is the gap and growing between those two. So that's that done. Moving on. That's over.
I want to catch these moments where they're passing the other cars.
Oh yeah, because those are definitely
exciting moments when,
Exactly.
when
The
those happen.
recipes for drama.
Now, on this track, there's a lot more opportunity. It's nice and wide. There's plenty of long straights to make the overtakes happen. The challenge is some of the other tracks coming up are going to be a little less forgiving, and they're going to have to be a little bit more patient. It looks like Igorski and Black Friday are going to be... We got a whole bunch of cars showing up to the party. A whole bunch of LMP cars are about to show up and spend some time with your folks.
Yeah, Venom's getting attacked right now by 2 LMPs who seem to be in a battle. I don't know who these 2 are. I can't see their names as they pass. Shouldn't I be able to see their names as they pass? I don't remember the keyboard shortcut.
Okay, let's see if I can get to there. It's Igorski and Black Friday that are battling right there.
Ah, gotcha. So yeah, they just got through Venom pretty easily. And I think Smitty's next. Smitty's only 10 seconds ahead of Venom. Or 11 seconds ahead, and of course that's 11 seconds in GT3 time, I think.
Yep. F4 on your keyboard will show the player names.
Ooh, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, here comes Bite the Roses, and he gets around the Porsche. Now Igorski is coming into the final chicanes, and he's going to be right behind a GT3 car, so he's going to have to whoa up and wait until he can get through this sector. He's playing it smart, and he's slowing down. Then he's going to beat him to corner 1. It looks like that's PLE. I think that's Black Friday. He's going to blow right past him. Black Friday just needs to stay where he's going. Everything is good. All right. The pass has been made. Black Friday goes around. Oh, it's teammate. Okay.
Yep. Can't mess up the teammate.
They got some more cars to get around. We'll keep an eye on this. Yep, those other cars are just probably like, they're so fast when they come by us.
I know, poor Magic Man. He had to deal with that right after Dunlop. That's got to be like the one part of the track that's pretty narrow, right? Is where he's got to get passed by the LMPs. I'd be nervous. I wouldn't want to ruin someone's race.
It looks like Mountain Goat's about to catch someone. Who do you got on the most on straight between first and second chicane, or right in the second chicane?
That would be Rio, who is right in the second chicane right now.
So Mountain Goat and Broccolili are about to have a little... they're going to end up probably just before the Porsche curves meeting up with your drivers.
Yeah, Black Friday and I think you said Broccolili, they just passed Nux in the first chicane. So action for everybody. Action
everywhere. Yep, I see the headlights of that black and green Nemesis Labs Rio car. All right, so Mountain Goat is here. He sees Rio. Broccolili is in tow. Now it looks like these drivers, when they pit, some of them did take enough fuel to get through it. They're about to come across here. They're gonna blast past Rio. Now, Broccoli's going to meet Rio right in these corners, and this is not a very good, safe place to pass.
Oh, he does not.
No!
Oh! Yeah, he pays for it. He pays for it. A little impatient there.
Dearly.
Yeah. I think I'm going to take a replay there. Shall I?
Yeah, go for it. I was about to do the same thing.
We're going to go chase cam to Broccolili here. He takes the kink for Indy, and he just misses his braking, and he gets out a little wide, one wheel out in the kitty litter, and that almost spins him. He's lucky he didn't hit the wall there. In fact, he's lucky he ghosted, because Rio would have been right through him and T-boned him. Probably sent him all the way around. I think the ghosting saved him. But, yeah.
What is going on here? There's a car all ghosted out. It looked like it was an Audi. It wasn't green, though. I got to keep an eye on this Igorski Black Friday battle happening here.
Or do you think? I've got Magic Man and Schmitty now, both of them carrying some penalty.
Oh, Black Friday in the wall. Broccolili into the pits. Why is he going in the pits? Does he have damage? I'll have to... Let's see. Does he have damage? No. But he's just going to... He's going to switch tires and maybe get some fuel. Bite the Roses in as well. Ooh, Black Friday takes those final chicanes way better than Agorski did and leaves him in the dust. So let's see, Mountain Goat out ahead right now, 30 seconds to the good on P2. His tires look okay, and he's still got half a tank of fuel left. So he's got plenty of fuel to make the rest of the run.
Nice.
Same with Black Friday. Gorski, however, in third is going to have to take fuel before this race is over. So we'll see how that goes for him. J-Rod's all good on the soft tires. Just overtook. Is that his teammate? Oh no, I'm looking at Broccolilli. I'm sorry.
Magic Man just lost the position to Smitty, just like Smitty lost it before. Magic Man had to slow down in the final chicane to take his penalty, and Smitty went through. Smitty had already gotten rid of his. So that is another change for position between second and third place. Or third and fourth place, rather.
Yep. Oh, yeah, Bite the Roses just went right by them, didn't he? Did he go through there?
I don't think so, but...
Yeah, there's Smitty in the Supra, and he goes right through there. And the
I
Porsche
went away from them.
That's all good. We're still learning. We're still figuring this out. We have all these wonderful people watching the races with us and commenting, and they're going to... Benjo says his controller disconnected, and he'll be back. So that might be why he was sitting the way he was sitting on track. Wow, Mountain Goat.
Man,
go ahead.
Just bump drafted Schmitty in the Mulsanne coming into the first chicane instead of taking the opportunity to pass. I wonder what that's about. Maybe he's looking to save some fuel. Not sure. But that was a definite bump draft when he could have made a pass.
Ooh, we got LMPs all over Rio right now. So here come Black Friday and Agorski to go around Rio. It's a dance to get around these slower cars because you have to gauge when you're gonna arrive, right? The Group 3 cars are seeing you coming, right? They see the headlights, right? They see the cars are coming, and they're like, okay, where do I go? And they've all been instructed to just keep their racing line. The GT3 cars own the racing line. The LMPs have to go around. So either round on the outside or wherever opposite of where these cars are going. But these guys really have to pay attention on how... I mean, the closing speed of these LMP cars to the GT3 cars is insane.
It is. It can be kind of scary because, like, you think you're going to make this pass safely, or you think you've looked ahead far enough, but, you know, it feels like you always come across that car way quicker than you plan to. Or if you're the car behind, you know, they come up behind you way quicker than you intended as well. And it is important to remember to just keep your line and not panic and try to move out of the way. It's up to them to get around you safely. We saw how that worked out for Black Friday.
Exactly. Oh, yeah. The interesting part about these LMP cars, like I'm on board right now with Mountain Goat. He's going down the first straight, coming out of into the first straight before the corner. He's going to hit nearly 200 miles an hour. 199. There it is. 201, 202, 203, 204. He hits before he goes into braking. You know, wow. And then the GT3 cars are only getting about, what, 175, 185, somewhere right around there? How fast are those G3 cars getting on the long straight? Yeah, I think you have some coming.
I wasn't paying attention, but I will. Right now I'm watching Benjo struggle, and it's funny. I'll check out their speeds on the straight. Yeah, they should be coming up on the straights pretty soon here. Rio is coming around Tetra Rouge right now. And we'll catch his top speed before he gets to the first chicane. Or maybe we should gauge the top speed in the middle sector of the...
Well, you get more speed coming into the first sector because you have more speed coming out of that corner than you do.
That's fair. Well, right now we're topping out around 172. Struggling to hit 73 before braking. So that's in the Porsche, of course. Now
Yep.
Nux in the Supra is probably going to have a little bit quicker speed, and he's coming around Tetra Rouge right now, so we're going to see his chance. And I expect the Supra to be maybe 5 mile an hour quicker. That may be.
So we're about 35 miles an hour faster in the LMP cars than the Group 3 cars.
Mhm.
Right? And that kind of closing speed shows up real quick. I mean, real quick. All right, we got 20 minutes left. We're 2/3 of the way through this race. And remember to stick around when the race is over, so we can go over what Tatiana will do some talking while I do a little bit of background work to get our current scores and stuff into the system and on the screen, so everyone can kind of see where we are. And then we're gonna do the Gorski gets a little too deep on the brakes. He lost a bunch of time to Black Friday. Now Black Friday's gonna be in the slip. Unless he does that, we're gonna do the drawing for the cars for the next week. So stick around for that. That'll be fun.
Yeah, just saw a pass for position between Schmitty and Magic Man into the first chicane. I could probably replay it again if y'all would like. Actually, yes, let's do it. They're still going at it. Schmitty's having trouble in the chicanes, it seems. So here's Magic Man with a bump draft before the braking zone into that first chicane, which maybe was a little bit cheeky. But Schmitty's already been struggling with tires in comparison to Magic Man, so he just could not brake well enough for that. And he goes out wide. Magic Man easily around him for the pass there. But yeah, Schmitty and Magic Man has been going at it for a while, but Schmitty's tires are significantly more worn than Magic Man's, and so that's starting to show.
Yep, Agorski into the pits with no fuel left in the car. My assumption is he's going to go to the hard tire. I don't know if he started on the hard and pit once already. Actually, I think he did, because didn't he have damage? He hit the wall, I think, in the first chicane, if I remember. So I think he's already done that. So he's probably going to get more fuel and some soft tires again. Let's see what he grabs here. He's going to put more fuel in the car, that's for certain. Kind of like that livery. Just black, white, blue, and some stars on it, and the logo. Looks good. So he goes to the soft tires and fills up. Gives himself way too much fuel. Give himself half a tank of fuel for, a third of the race left. But hey, he won't have to think about it. So Mountain Goat.
As I'm writing Rio's fastest lap, he goes and gets a faster one.
Of course he does. That's Rio. That's how he does. He's your P1 driver currently, right?
Yep, he sure is.
Mountain Goat's our P1 driver in the LMP cars, and he's on the soft tires, which are about 20 to 25% worn. It looks like he's got the fuel to make it the rest of the way. It'll be close. Black Friday in P2 on the soft tires is looking pretty good. He's 36 seconds back from Mountain Goat. 8 seconds ahead of Broccolilli. And then Broccolilli's got a 20-second gap back to P4, where J-Rod is. So, J-Rod and Bite the Roses in a little bit of a tussle. And J-Rod loses the spot. Just as I go to them, I see this. Let's go back and watch this from... coming out of that chicane. Oh, that slipstream is for real in these LMPs. And instead of pushing J-Rod to help catch up, he decides to take the spot. And that is okay.
You know what's crazy? Rio is in P1 in my in GT3 by 40 seconds over Nux. Granted, he owes a pit stop that Nux has taken, but he's that far ahead with a 3:58 flat as his fastest lap. Nux's fastest lap is in the 56. It's a 56.866. So about 1.2 seconds between these two as far as pace goes.
Oh, and there goes Goat. Mountain Goat into the pits. Okay, so
Rio's quicker.
So Black Friday is just going into the Porsche curves right now. I'm going to see how long this this pit stop is for Mountain Goat, and that should give you an idea of how long Rio's pit stop will be, and that gap for P1 to P2 in GT3.
How much fuel does Mountain Goat have? 27%?
He's at, I can't see the percentage, but he's basically 25%.
It says 27 for me on the screen.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, yep, it does say 27. So let's see, does he put fuel in? He's going to put some in. Probably not much.
Rio has got significantly less fuel than 27%.
Okay, that was... Oh, dang, that went by so fast I didn't get to catch it. But it was a long time. Oh, he comes out behind Black Friday. So he loses the spot to Black Friday. Black Friday was... What did I say he was? 28 seconds behind? So we're looking about a 28 to 30 second pit stop for Rio when he goes in. So keep that in mind as you're factoring your second place driver there.
Benjo asked, was it Benjo who asked? No. Hypre asked, did we lose an LMP?
We have 6 of them. We were missing Bipolar Express for Shake and Bake team, so everybody else was there. So we didn't lose one. We do seem to be missing 2 cars though, because there's only 12 positions on.
Yes, he's jumping to the pits now. Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's okay. You know what I'm going to do really quick for you is I'm going to go to P8 for Nux and keep an eye on him on the track while you're watching Rio's pit stop, and let's just see where his time goes.
Let's do it.
Nux is in the Porsche curves right now. Still haven't even got to his pit box yet. He's coming around the final corner. He could see the pit entry lane now.
So Nux is definitely going to pass.
Right now he sees the pit entry lane. And he's on the brakes into the chicane. Wow, Rio is not even to his pit box. Oh, there he goes.
Benjo says he's having an issue where his brake trigger kept sticking. So I think he is out.
Look at that. Nux is going to take the spot from Rio. Nux. Oh, they're coming out right next to each other, aren't they?
Very close by, but Rio has to come out on the hards, and Nux is on those softs. They're slightly warm, but they're not really, really warm. So Rio's on the slower tire, and was showing less pace than Nux, both of them on the softs. Granted, Nux's fastest lap came when his softs were slightly worn and he had half a tank of fuel, whereas Rio's fastest lap came with a very empty tank of fuel but pretty worn softs. So
yeah, Rio's pretty much an alien. But Nux is fast. Nux is really fast. So
He is. And he's got a 1.2 second pace advantage over Rio, but like I said, that pace differential came in different circumstances in both their cars as far as weight and tire wear goes. Ooh, Magic Man and Smitty are also in, so our mid-pack both in, and they were very close to one another. So it'll be interesting to see who comes out quicker. Magic Man's got a little more fuel in the car, 9% versus Smitty's 4%. Smitty's out first. Magic Man is still in his box, so Smitty's out. And now Magic Man leaves.
Yep, and now you're going to have our first place LMP driver arriving on scene to meet those guys. He's coming across the start-finish now. So it won't be long before he runs into your guys, probably on the first straight, if not a little sooner. He can't see them yet. So he's going under the Dunlop bridge right now. So yeah, he's going to catch you guys right before the first chicane, if not right at it.
Benjamin says that Black Friday has not pitted.
I think he has, because he's got the fuel to make it. There was no way you can make the race all the way through, so we'll have to see if that's the case. All right, Mountain Goat is going to hit your drivers right in the chicane, and I'm not talking about punching them. Like, that's where they're going to meet up.
Drivers?
I don't know who's going to the first chicane for you. I can't see them, but
Magic Man is going to the first chicane.
Yep,
there's Mountain Goat. Okay.
It looks like a Porsche. It's hard to tell.
It is a Porsche.
Okay.
I couldn't see Magic Man from the camera angle. That's why I was like, what cars? So what are you talking about?
So
Wow. Mountain
yep.
Goat looking for as much slipstream as
he did, right? I was watching that.
That was iffy.
He's like, I'll borrow that slipstream for half a second.
All of that slipstream. I thought he was gonna hit him.
I thought he was gonna push him. Now Black Friday is gonna meet up right here in this chicane right here. So right when they come out, Friday is gonna be on the gas and blow right past him. And he's doing the same thing, sitting in the slip, and just like last time. That's hilarious. Yep. Magic Man shows him the blinker. Go around. Now he's got another one coming. Broccolili is showing up to the party. Whew, 10 minutes left, people. That's only about 3 laps. Let's see. They got 3, 6, 9. Yeah, it's gonna be about 3 laps when these cars come around.
Nuts has a good 6-second lead on Rio here, and it's hard to imagine that Rio will catch him.
Mountain Goat
fall way off.
Yeah, Mountain Goat's only got a 4-second gap. Black Friday's only got a 6-second gap to third. So with what's going on, without any mistakes, the top 3 seem to be pretty well sorted. Really, the only ones that are struggling right now is J-Rod and Agorski that are close by each other.
Black Friday just passed Smitty and Arnaz. They came together in the actual corner, that right hand, sharp 90-degree right-hander after Indy, and they went through just fine. Smitty went wide to let Black Friday have the inside line, but then Smitty was on the throttle a little too hard and almost spun himself out. Just power oversteer through there. That would have been a sight to see.
Yep, that would have been crazy. So it looks like our first place driver has gotten through everybody. Broccolili got through. I think that's I don't know who that is. I think it's a PLE driver. Bite the Rose is about to join the party. Let me go inside the car to see what it looks like. Bite the Rose is about to collect one of the drivers coming into the final chicane right now. One of the Group 3 drivers. So I think it's a Supra. I think it's a PLE driver. If coming across start finish right now.
That would be Smitty, yes.
Okay. Yep.
Anyway, the reason the almost spin was significant, I almost forgot, was because Smitty did make it out of the pits ahead of Magic Man and is now leading him by 9.2 seconds. But, a spin like that would bring Magic Man right into it. I think these two have swapped positions more than anyone else.
Not only that, but Smitty and Black Friday swapped cars. I had Smitty as the LMP driver, but it's really Black Friday who is the LMP driver.
Nice. A lot of switcheroos happening here. We're going to get to the bottom of this. Ben says that Black Friday's been saving in chat. He said he is not pitted.
I don't know. I mean, I don't remember, but most of the cars started on the hard tire, so he may have well, yeah, I don't know if he's pitted.
Second pit. Does anybody else take a second pit stop? Because his tires definitely look tired. They're
yeah, but they weren't any worse for wear than than what Mountain Goat had before he pitted, 3 laps ago.
Yeah, and I think that's Mountain Goat's second pit, right? I think what he's saying is that Black Friday has not taken a second pit, like so a lot of the other LMP drivers.
Oh,
he's
gotcha.
One stop. Yeah.
So he did the hards, then he went to the softs, and he's good to go on the fuel. He's not gonna have a problem making the fuel work.
He's not.
But I mean,
he's gap to Broccolili 5 seconds. So, and if he can keep those tires under him, it'll be hard for Broccolili to make that up. Especially Broccolili being in the Audi, he's gonna have no battery. Like right now, he's got no hybrid charge, and Black Friday does.
Yep, but his soft tires are in much better shape. He's been flirting with 4.5 to 5 seconds between them, so have to keep an eye on that as they're going around. But they're in the same camera shots, so
They are.
that's good. Rose's is basically got about a 15-second buffer either side of him. Agorski is pulling away from J-Rod a little bit, so that's interesting. So let's keep an eye on this Black Friday situation. Let's see. Bite the Roses was covering for somebody. Who was he covering for? I think he was covering for Venti. Yeah, Venti was supposed to be the LMP ice driver. So he's actually driving for him and earning points for him. So that's something to be said for those watching is any reserve driver can come in and race for any team member, but only once. So Bite the Roses can no longer drive the LMP car for Icer. He's done it once, and that's it. Now, he can drive the GT3 car for Icer or another LMP car for another team, but you can only sub for another driver once. So it'll be very interesting to see how these guys work it all out.
If you have the capacity to talk about it right now, is this series open, or this season, is it open to new drivers who want to come in? Because we had a couple people ask in chat, and I know my friend Paul, who gave me all the info, wanted to know as well.
So the answer is yes and no. So let me explain it this way. So, oh, that's going to be a penalty. The teammates actually chose themselves because part of what this series is all about, it's a very team-centric. All the drivers are earning points from themselves, and there will be a GT3 and an LMP top driver that wins, but they don't get a trophy. They don't get anything except, a pat on the back, good job. The team is who they're earning points with their team as well. The team at the end gets trophies and placards like in World Cup. Now, we're not doing those for the test season, of course, but in the real season, only the teams get the awards. So now these teammates are going to be more picky about who they're going to choose to run with, right? Because they want to make sure that their buddies are showing up and not missing races. Speaking of showing up and missing things, I've just missed the first two drivers passing Rio again, and now Broccolilli is on scene. So
there was no real drama.
Yep, no drama whatsoever.
I mean, it's a huge track. It's one of those tracks where...
Oh, Bite the Roses in the wall. What happened there? Well, I'm sorry. I'm going to go back and see that. Oh, he just caught that green stuff and hit the gas too early. That'll do it. Let's see. What time? We got 2 minutes left. Mountain Goat is heading into the Porsche curves. He's easily going to cross the line before that. So when he crosses the line, that should be the final lap of the race. He's going to set the final lap. What'll be interesting is the other drivers that are a lap behind, or even two, right? They're gonna see a very different story from their end, so they got to plan that out. So there's 2 minutes left to go. We're doing 3.5 minute laps in the LMP cars. So Mountain Goat with a 10-second lead through the final chicane is going to come across for the white flag of the race. This will be the final lap for all of the drivers. Some of them may not even make it to the line by now.
Yeah, it might.
Oh, Black Friday in the pits.
End it for some.
So he waited to the end, and he's going to go into the pits, and he's going to take the tires, and he's going to lose. He's going to drop to third. Now he's going to drop to fourth. He's going to drop way back. Way back.
Well, that didn't work out. I thought he was going to make it to the end on this.
Yep, me too.
One top, but I think he was pretty low on fuel. I saw 10% when he went in.
Yep, he's at 10%. So Agorski has passed him, or will be. Oh nope, he's coming out in front of Agorski.
Yep, he is.
Oh my goodness, so the tide has changed.
Meanwhile, nothing doing in GT3. Nobody is close enough to fight. Short of somebody going way off the track, no one's catching anybody. Smitty has doubled his gap to Magic Man since they came out of the pits. Not too far from one another. It was like 6 seconds. It's 12 seconds now. Not really sure what accounts for that gap. Well, it could be Magic Man took a lot of fuel for some reason. Magic Man sitting on over half a tank, and Schmitty is pretty much running on E. Probably gonna have to really short shift for this last lap to even finish up the race. Be interesting if he ran out of fuel, but Magic Man severely overfueled, and that would explain what took him so long coming out of the pits. Oh, that regrets. Ooh, Venom into the wall. I'm not sure how that happened. Into the wall at the...
Oh, he's all around. Look at that. Oh, no.
Yep, oh, no, that was the final chicane. I see. Probably took a bit too much sausage curve. Let's see if we can catch this from Chase Cam. See what happened to him.
Oh, PLE Black Friday's coming around Rio right now, and he's got Gorski all right up behind him because PLE put the hard tires on and Ogorski on the softs, and they both have the same amount of fuel. Oh, this is going to be good.
I think Venom is choosing to pause it and let the oh no, he's done. He's done. They gave him the checkered flag when he crossed. Okay.
Oh, Ogorski may have an option to get Black Friday. He's in his slipstream. Final lap. Oh, he's right there, just hanging in. He's got the soft tire. He should be able to catch up to him. Look at this. Oh, we got a battle for fourth. That's going to end in the Porsche. Oh! Oh! Thought he was going to hit him. Oh. Ogorski in that Audi. And what's Black Friday driving? I forget what he's driving. He's driving, he's in the Toyota. Okay, coming into the Porsche curves with, oh, golly, they almost hit somebody. Oh, Mountain Goat took the win. I gotta catch these. Braca Lily comes across for P2. I almost forgot to catch the drivers as they were coming through. P3 is Bite the Roses, comes through in P3. Black Friday goes off the track trying to save. He's going to get a penalty for that. There's got to be a penalty for that. Yes, he gets half-second penalty. Ogorski's right there. Oh, Friday's a mess. His hard tires are killing him. Ogorski's going to get him just on the penalty alone. Maybe? Oh, I don't know if it happened. It looks like it. Yep, Ogorski gets it at the end. Wow, a J-Rod coming through. Call your race.
Yep, Nux just crossed for P1. That was J-Rod in the background. Here comes Rio in the last chicane, who's going to cross for P2. And then Smitty and Magic Man are a little ways behind. I think Smitty just went through Arnage there. Yep, and so we're going to wait till they... No, they just went through... Yeah, no, that was Arnage. And then they're going to enter the Porsche curves and finish up their lap as well. Smitty having to really save fuel. That gap was 12 seconds at the start of this late race between himself and Magic Man. It's 6.3 seconds now, but he should have enough to cross the line. I don't think Magic Man is going to catch him in these last few corners. But that's how close Smitty called it.
Who's Magic Man driving for? Oh, he's driving for his other buddy, for his Rockefeller pal.
Gotcha,
okay.
Gotcha. Yep, Smitty entering Ford chicane now, going to finish this up with just enough fuel to come in for third place in the GT3 class. So podium for Smitty there, nice run. Then you saw behind him Magic Man, who has been given the checkered flag because he's crossed the line, and Venom has already taken the checker. Mazda has been paused for most of the race. He's on his 12th lap. So he's 3 laps down, and I don't know why they didn't give him the checker yet, but he's been out of fuel for a while. So
Now
I guess
Benjo disconnected, right?
yeah, Benjo had a
He did
sticking
start the
brake
race.
trigger.
Okay.
So he disconnected because he wasn't.
I don't know what
to
happened
very
to
well.
to Madsta. I do know earlier in the race, earlier in the day, he was saying, "I hate this car." And he was looking for someone to drive it for him. So maybe he started the race and walked away.
Yeah.
So we'll have to look and see if that was really the case and how that all went down. But
Well, it's not letting us exit this until I don't
Until
know
the
if he's gonna have
timer
to
runs
cross
out.
the line, or I don't even see the timer. How much time? Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Out
There
of
we
fuel,
go.
but just enough gap to still take third. Yep.
all
Good
right.
job, Smitty.
So now what we need to do is we need to figure out. Let's see, who are our pole sitters. Let's see. I forgot who the pole sitters were for the race.
My pole sitter, I can remember, was Nux.
Was Nux. Okay, let's go back to our room. So Nux was your pole sitter. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of paperwork, folks. Hang in there with us while we get all this together. So
How
Nux,
about you do paperwork? I'm gonna share some of these facts I got from Paul
yep.
that I didn't get to share during the race.
you bet. You do your thing.
All right, cool. Let's see. I already shared this one that Le Mans, the Circuit de la South, rather, the name of the circuit actually ran between 3 different towns. That was used to be a huge track. Ben says Roses was in pole in LMP1, by the way.
Okay.
Interesting story about the chicanes at Le Mans. So I always assumed that the chicanes were added for safety, that the cars had just gotten a bit too fast, especially in the Group C era. So I thought the chicanes were added to slow the cars down, but it was more than that. Interesting. I'm trying to understand this story a little bit better, but apparently the World Sports Car Championship was kind of a mess. Nobody was racing. There were very few cars entered in, and so the ACO, the Automobile Club of the West, their sanctioning body out in France, they started to allow Formula One engines in the World Sports Cars. And the FIA didn't like this. The FIA, they're very strict about Formula One things, and their Formula One things making it into other leagues. FIA is the Fédération Internationale de l'Automobile. It's another sanctioning body, probably the most famous one as far as race sanctioning, also based in France. So they got into a little tiff, and the FIA was like, you know what? Being petty, we're not certifying the circuit next year. And so, for some reason, the way the ACO fixed that was by adding the chicanes. I think because the FIA said we wouldn't certify a circuit with a straight that's longer than X amount of miles, and the ACO circumvented that by putting in the chicanes. So, interesting, petty little story there that you can read up more about. Let's see, I already talked about the Gran Turismo and the naming rights to those chicanes. Famous accident that happened there. Tom Christensen, also known as Mr. Le Mans, he is one of the most winningest drivers at Le Mans. I think he maybe has the most wins. But it was 2010. He was in the lead in the Audi R15 TDI Plus, if y'all remember the LMPs before they were hybrids. Audi had the diesel ones, just diesel, no hybrid. But anyway, he was entering the Porsche curves, and he swerved to avoid the famous Jeff Kuntz BMW M3. If y'all remember, the BMW M3 art car with all the streaking colors. It's the one people seem to like the most. Anyway, Andy Prio was driving the BMW. He was driving slowly. He was on the wrong side of the track, and he moved to the correct side at the last minute. That spooked Tom, and Tom was leading the race, on track to win for the 10th time. Lost control of his Audi, entered the kitty litter, and I think hit the wall on the other side, and that effectively didn't end their race, but it lost him the race for sure. So he never did win that 10th Le Mans because of that accident. What else? What's cool? Ooh, we were racing LMP1 hybrids. Let me know when you're done. I'm gonna just finish this last fact.
Yeah, do your thing.
Okay. Cool. We were racing LMP1 hybrids. The LMP1 hybrid program started in 2012 and lasted until this year. 2021 was the last year for that program. And over time, the LMP1 hybrid cars have started or got down to where they use up to 60% less fuel per lap than when they started, while simultaneously breaking the speed record every single year at Le Mans. So in those 9 years, the innovation and development and upgrading of this hybrid tech has been huge. I think. I mean, a 60% increase in fuel economy is fantastic. What else? You got time for more? Or are we moving?
Well,
on?
I actually have our race results set aside. The only thing I
Let's
don't
do it.
have is, and I just realized this, is that I don't have the fastest lap point award for the GT3 class. It's clearly easy to figure it out in the LMP class because they're going to have the fastest lap time on the track. And so
Right.
we'll have to go back and look. It's worth 1 point. So we'll see what the differences are.
I have the fastest laps for GT3. Did you say you?
Oh, yeah. Who was it?
It was Nux with a 356.866.
Okay, and then who was the pole sitter for your group? I forgot who you put as the pole sitter.
Also Nux.
Okay, so that's a good point. So let's redo all of that.
Yeah.
All right, hang on. I've got almost all of this done. So Nux gets both of those.
I still
Save
can't believe
that.
that 356.866. The next quickest was Rio, and again, that was a 358.075. So, huge gap in fastest laps there between those two drivers.
Okay, so first off, let's just do our other little podiums here for everybody. So in the LMP class, we have, well, it's not Captain Muffin because Captain Muffin was being driven by Mountain Goat, was driving for Captain Muffin. So, but he's driving for Captain Muffin, so he gets all the points for Captain Muffin, not for himself. So that puts that team up front with Sector 1 Racing gets the win. Broccolilly with worst pace scenario, not this time around because he got a second place finish out of that. And Venti was being driven by, who was driving for, I think that was Roses was driving for Venti. So awesome. So there's our podium for those groups. And then for GT3, if you want to call them out, you go for it. Do you remember what they were?
I do not remember the order they finished in. I can...
Nux, Rio.
Nux, Rio, Magic Man, right?
Nope,
No,
Nux, Rio, and
Smitty.
Smitty. Yep.
Yes.
So
Nice
that's...
job, guys.
Yeah, good job. Congratulations to all the drivers on that. Next week, when our gear is actually appropriately organized, we're going to try to get some driver interviews with all of the drivers. But, so here are the current race results for each class. So, on the left, we've got Sector 1 takes the win with Mountain Goat. Worst pace scenario takes P2. So there's the points they get. Now, we get bonus points. There's 5 bonus points for the pole position and 1 bonus point for the fastest lap. So that's where these points are like really close. So between P1 and P2 is only 1 point difference between Sector 1 and worst pace scenario after the first race. Only 2 points separate third and fourth. And only 1 point back for each driver beyond that. So still very close. GT3, Sector 1 takes the win there too. Oh, I just realized that. Sector 1 takes both classes today. So
Wow.
the Sector 1 wins the full race, so to speak, the team. Rio, with Shake and Bake, comes in second. The team points, we'll go over those in just a minute. And then Smitty, Sephiroth, who was actually driven by Magic Man today. Venom, Madsta, and Benjo. That one still has to be stewarded to decide what the heck was going on there. All right,
Yeah.
so let's look at the point standings. The point standings are basically going to be the same as the race standings because it was the first race. So nothing is going to change there. So we'll go over that next race. Here's the team standings. So right now, the top team is Sector 1 Racing with 56 points. Knuckles is the top driver, or Nux, is the top driver on that team, scoring points today. Icer comes in as second place with Venti, which is actually who was Venti again? That was Bite the Roses. So Bite the Roses drives for him. That's the top driver in Icer. Brocco Lily comes in with, or worst case scenario comes in third in the teams with Brocco Lily as the top driver. So the top driver is the one who gained the most points for the team. So that name could stay the same throughout the entire season, or it could change. PLE in fourth, HBR, which is Higginbotham Racing, they're in fifth. Double Barrel Racing in sixth, and Shake and Bake with Ace Rio is last, and that's only because Bipolar wasn't here today. If Bipolar was here today, that number could be double, right? So that's a whole different ballgame, right? You miss one race, and but that's the thing. In the regular series, there'll be more than just 4 races, so they would have the ability to to get through that stuff. So that should work. So congratulations to everybody there. That was a good job. So
congratulations.
Shall we do it now? Shall we do the team draw? Shall we do the team draw now? Unless you got something else to say. If you got something to say, you go right ahead and say it. Okay, I'm gonna. I'm trying to be proper. So let me pull up. This here. This is the current teams that have the driving. So let's do this, and we're gonna do. I'm gonna do a little thing here, and let me clear this out so we get a nice fresh start on here. And because I'm trying to be an honest individual, I'm gonna pull up my webcam. So don't y'all freak out. There's me. I'm Presidio Dog, in case you wanted to know. So, in this cup, I have the team, the manufacturers, and in this cup, I have the teams. So I'm going to pull first. We're going to see who's doing what. So the first team I pull out of the cup is going to be for Porsche. So we're going to pull the first Porsche driver out of here, or the team. Let's see who's getting the Porsche this time around. It's going to be Shake and Bake. So Shake and Bake, let me put that up here. Shake and Bake is going to have the first Porsche car. So let me put that in there. And we're going to pull up the next piece of paper. All right, so we're going to have the first Audi. So let's see who's going to get the first Audi. PLE. So PLE is
Audi.
Yep, PLE is going to have the Audi. So let me put them in the Audi spot. Hopefully I got that right on the screen. Yep. Oh, my head is too close. Here, I'll move over a little bit. There we go. All right. We're going to pull out the next manufacturer is going to be Toyota. So let's see who's going to drive for Toyota. Sector 1. I believe they drove Toyota last time, didn't they? They sure did. So they get to race Toyotas again. Lucky for them. All right, the next one is the other Audi. And that other Audi is going to be none other than whoever this piece of paper unfolded is. Again, HBR gets the Audis. That's what they had last time. So that's the other. Yep. I know that Igorski loves that Audi. I don't know why he likes it. I don't like it, but he does.
At least they get to keep the same car.
Yep.
Which makes practice easier this week. Or the next couple weeks. What's
yeah, exactly. All right, I just drew out Porsche. Now let's see who's going to drive the Porsches. Worst case scenario will be in the Porsche. Let's see, they were not in the Porsche last season, so good for them. So we're going to put them in the other Porsche spot. We still have another Toyota in here. That's the last piece of paper, so it's going to be Toyota. There's Toyota. And the last team that's in here, or there's actually 2 teams left in there. Let's see who this one is. Double Barrel Racing. All right, so Double Barrel Racing, you're going to be in the Toyota this next time around. Now what I have to do is I got to put a Porsche name. So there's a Porsche name into the cup. And I need a Toyota. There's a Toyota. You can see it. There's a Toyota going into the cup. And where's the Audi? I need an Audi. Not an innie, but an Audi. There's an Audi. What? You can't see it. There it is. Now that's going into the cup. Okay, so shake, 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 shake. Nothing up my sleeve. Who's going to be it? The next car is going to be Toyota. So the wild card is going to be the Toyota. So that's going to be fun. Audi was the wild card this time. So now I'm going to do this. And this last team that gets the Toyota is the last team on the list, which is going to be the Icer guys. So Icer is going to be driving the Toyota this time around. So that, let me get that in there, and we'll have it officially in print on the screen. It's on the screen, folks. So there's our teams. I'm going to get rid of myself now. I've done the drawing. I don't want to be seen anymore. I like seeing myself on there. It's weird. So anyway, those are the teams for round 2. This says round 1, but I'll update that. Like I said, still got graphics to sort out and everything. So there it is. That's going to be round 2's drivers. So Shake and Bake, worst case scenario with the Porsche, Sector 1 and Double Barrel, and not HBR. I put HBR in there. I did something wrong. I did it twice. Hold on a second. It's supposed to be this, right? Icer got the wild card spot. There we go. Okay, so that's the official one. So we're gonna have 3 Toyotas on the track next week, and that's gonna make for some fun time. So with that in mind, what we have next week is gonna be at Monza. So
Love Monza.
I know Monza's a fun track. That one I know so well. I love that track. So. Nice. Next week, folks, same time, same station, we're going to have 3 Toyotas, 2 Audis, 2 Porsches in our multi-class race at Monza. So stay tuned for that. Any last final words there, Tati? Anything you want to say? Anything at all?
No, this is a really fun race. I'm really excited about the next few races. I hope that we get even closer racing at these smaller tracks. I mean, Le Mans is huge, over 9 miles, so it's hard to get really bunched up there. But I'm looking forward to the next few tracks for sure.
Yep. And it's actually,
if we're looking to see some more passes between LMP1s and GT3s.
Oh yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun to watch for sure. I was just looking that. So Shake and Bake is the Porsche team that stays the same. So we actually have 3 teams that grab the same manufacturer. So Shake and Bake is going to be in the Porsches again. Sector 1 will be in the Toyotas again, and HBR will be in the Audis again. So 3 of the teams actually are going to drive the same car they drove at Le Mans at Monza. The other 4 teams are driving new manufacturers. So that'll be fun.
Nice.
Good for them.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, folks, for tuning in with us. It was good to have you guys. And I guess we can head on out of here. So see y'all later.
See y'all.